Hi, week 4.
Hello, everybody.
Still here. We're proud of you. We always lose people along the way, and that's absolutely cool. That's why we run these courses regularly, because sometimes it's just not the right time for you guys. But we really appreciate when you stick around, and we know you will too, and we know your business will appreciate it in 6 months,
Yes.
years time. That's for sure. So today we're going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, we're going to talk about something that really resonates with me and Martina, and we know it to be true. You are the sum of the 5 people that you hang with. So
Absolutely.
it can be a tricky one, because sometimes we can be surrounded by people that are pretty negative about the industry that we're in, and have got some harsh things to say about the pyramid schemes, all that sort of thing. Like, we've heard it all before, and they can be people that are really close to us and that we love. So we're not telling you now to move out your house or divorce your husband or never speak to your mum again. That's not what this is about. But it's about trying to creating what you're exposing yourself to on a daily basis. And if you are surrounded by a bit of negativity, to try and take yourself away each day to fill your cup up again with some positive vibes surrounding what you're doing with your business. So you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with. Think really carefully about that this week. Who are you spending a lot of time with, and what is it, and how is it feeding you? Is it feeding you in a negative way, or is it feeding you in a positive way? And again, like I said, we're not asking you to disengage with people that are your family that you love, but it could be that you take a step back, or it could be that you've got a friend that has just got nothing good to say, and it does make you feel drained when you spend time with them. Like, there is nothing wrong with you protecting yourself and taking a step back and going, do you know what? I don't need to invest all my time right here. I'm still her friend. I still love her, but I'm going to love him or her from a little bit of a distance to protect myself.
And it's this is super important with everything you do in your life. If you just think about you having a goal to lose weight, let's say, and the 5 people you're spending the most time usually are people who are unfit. If you come to their home, they just sit on a couch and watch TV and eat popcorn. What are you going to do if you go to their house to visit them? You obviously will be doing the same thing. If you will be hanging around people who are exercising every single day, or going for a run, or at least walking every day, most likely whenever you are with them, you will be walking with them as well, or doing some sort of exercise too. So it comes to everything, down to everything. If you will be around people who are moaning all the time and are being negative, it's most likely you will be the same, and will be seeing world in the negative way. So it's very, very important to have around yourself people you can look up to. You see them as someone who, not that you'd love to become them, but you love that sort of lifestyle and the way they build the business, for example. And yeah.
You are who you hang with, you know. So for me personally, Martina has always been in my Scentsy business, one of my 5. So, and that goes, oh, I just got chills then. That goes for the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. Like, I messaged her yesterday moaning. She picked me back up again, you know, and that's what we do for each other, you know. So it's really important that you have people that you look up to, but you also have people around that you can share with and that are going to look after you and nurture you, and you know have got your back and aren't going to walk away from you when things get tough, you know. So how do you find these people if you are surrounded, you've got an ocean of negativity around you? It's pretty easy. We have got these computers in front of us where we've got Google and YouTube. You're already listening to Beach Money. Jordan Adler can be one of your 5, you know. He's a pretty good person to have as one of your 5. But surround yourself like that. You don't actually have to be like have a one-on-one relationship with these people. If you've got some negativity around you, you've got to look outside for those 5 people. So the first part of this week's homework is we want you to think about who your 5 people are, and just write down who they are, how they influence your life, and are the people that you're spending the most time with, are they right now not having that positive impact on you? If that's the case, then we need to maybe move one of them to the side and replace them with somebody from YouTube or a podcast, someone that really, really resonates with you. Maybe a Scentsy leader who's walking the walk and talking the talk, and you want to run your business, like Martina said, you don't want to be them, but you would love to have a business like they do and live a life like they do at some point. So, but they don't have to be Scentsy, do they, Martina? It doesn't have to be a
No, definitely not. Someone who motivates you. It can be, anyone really. It can be a motivational speaker. It can be just someone who is full of positivity, and it can be, I don't know, famous chef, whoever. It can be just someone you love to listen to, is full of positive vibes, and you just love listening to that person, watching him, her on YouTube. And whenever you do so, you just feel full of positivity and motivation, being inspired. And yeah, that's what it needs to bring you.
If you're leaving a situation that you've spent time with them, either watching them or talking to them, and you're feeling uplifted and you're feeling better than you did at the start, that's a good person to hang around with, you know? So that's your first part. We want you to start creating your 5 people. And like we said, they don't have to be people that you know right now, or they may be. If you've got 5 people around you that are really positive, that's awesome. You've got them there raring to go, you know. But we would like you to have a search on YouTube. What we want you to do is share YouTube, podcasts, books, Audible, whatever it is that you find this week that you find uplifting. Share it on here so that everyone else can take a little bit of that positivity too. A couple of people that I follow and I really, really love are Mel Robbins and Brené Brown. I love everything that they stand for, everything that they talk about. Mel Robbins always makes me, if I'm having a bit of a blur that morning, I can go onto her Instagram, her Facebook, her website, and find a video that gets me going like in moments. So they're a couple from me. I don't know, have you got any, Martina, that you'd like to?
I like to follow people because we are on, like, it's our thing. We are on this journey of starting to full-time travel and stuff. So whenever I go on my Instagram, I'm following so many people who are living this life, and just going there and watching their posts, what they've been doing last week or whenever, and seeing that it is all possible and they are living that life we want to live. That's the sum of those people. Absolutely. I love to follow and watch.
So that's it, guys. That's your first part of the homework. The second part is a little bit more challenging. So you've got your action plan that you made at the beginning, and you've got your big, fat, hairy, scary why, and you should have that pinned up somewhere so that you see that every day. Now, we're going to add something to it today, because your action plan is something that you're going to be working on over a period of time. Your scary, hairy why is something that's going to be in the future. We want to give you something tangible now to have over the next 6 months. So we're going to get you to start some SMART goals. Now, Martina loves a SMART goal. And when you place your SMART goals up this week, we'll both go through them, but mainly Martina will go through them to sort of help you really drill it down. I'm going to share the screen with you now. So this is a 6-month SMART goal that we're wanting you to do this week. And I'm going to just make that bigger so everyone can see it. Here we go. Can you see that, Martina?
Yes.
Perfect. You're covering the tea, but we get the idea. So, SMART, is it specific? Is it measurable? Is it attainable? Is it realistic? Is it time bound? So this is what you're going to set your 6-month goal around.
And this is going to be for your Scentsy business.
Yeah. So, go on, Martina.
Sorry.
No, go on. You explain it better than me.
Yeah, so we want you to be specific. And again, it's not only about titles, even though the titles do tell us a lot. But if you want to be a director in 6 months' time, have a look what it actually really means as well. How many people you should have, how many teamies you should have on your team to be able to get that TWV, how much PRV you want to be doing by then every single month. So break it down as much as you can to be as specific as you can.
Like it says on the chart, like, don't just say, I want to hit director. That you've got to set that with real numbers, real deadlines. What is it actually going to mean for you to be a director? Really, really.
Yeah.
And this is what SMART goals are all about, guys. They really are about drilling down to the nitty gritty, so that you it's not wishy-washy and vague. Like, you've got a plan in place, a plan of attack, so that you make sure that this happens.
Yeah, and yeah, then just follow the smart, whatever you're seeing now. Yeah. So it needs to be measurable, trackable. So that's the numbers there. It's not only being a director, but that you need 10,000 TWV, so that you know if you are lower or over. It can be actually measured. It needs to be attainable. It needs to be definitely something what's challenging you. If it's not, then it's not a great goal. If it's something what you know that you will hit, just aim higher.
Also, saying that, you don't want to aim high that it's not achievable and not realistic in those 6 months, you know, like,
yes.
If you're going to say, if you're a star consultant now and you're saying you're going to hit superstar director in the next 3 months and you've only got 2 teamies, like, that's, you're making yourself, and you don't want to set yourself up to fail. You want to set yourself up something that's going to push you, but in the same respect, it's not going to be unrealistic for you to achieve as well.
Yes, definitely. And time bound, that's what we have set for you. That's the 6 months, 6 months time.
So look, we've even done one for you. We've done one of them for them, Martina. They've only got 4.
So you just need to do 4.
So that's it, guys. You've got your 6 month SMART goals, and what we want you to do for your homework to be complete on that, we want you to stick your SMART goals next to your big fat hairy scary goal and your action plan. And we want you to take a selfie and we want you to post it in this group. Because what we're going to do in 6 months' time, I'm going to diarise it so that we can come back to this group and we can see how we're doing with these 6 month goals, okay? So yeah, that's it. That's the homework for this week. And
yeah, and again, like, you have your why and you know why you're doing this business. And whenever the 6 months will be up, it doesn't mean that that's it. You set for yourself these SMART goals all the time. It doesn't have to be for 6 months. It can be for 3 months. It can be for a year. But this is the plan. The goals, the SMART goals, are pretty much making the way towards the why, so that it gives you smaller chunks of time to aim for something. Because if you will be watching just on the why, which is so far away, you will lose your motivation, because it's not going to happen tomorrow. If you will be doing smaller parts throughout the way and you will achieve those smaller parts, you will always be feeling excited, motivated, because you see that you're achieving actually something.
And this is why you know you're in the right company, that Scentsy's got your back, because that's why they set the incentives for you every year. Like,
exactly,
it's keeping you moving in the right direction, you know. And that's what we're doing here on Skies right now with the Rising Stars. We're trying to help you keep moving in the right direction. Some people get there quicker than others, you know. It's not a race. Hey, Martina,
no, definitely not.
It is at your pace, and it's how you choose to live your life when you're working your business. But we're here to help you whenever you choose to keep on moving forward. That's it. Week 4.
That's it.
See you next week.
Bye.